I do is I click add to my drive. So if I go under shared with me, so they'd share a folder with me, or they'd share a document with me. So like here, Amy Rogers is shared getting ready for Chromebooks and netbooks. If I wanted to add this to my drive, right there, click add to my drive. Once I click that, then I can put it wherever I want on my drive. So if I want to put it under Google, double click on Google, go to 2013-14 year, then I can go to, oh, I should go on 14.
Whatever folder.
Yeah, whatever folder I want. So then I could go to period 1 and click it in period 1 and click move.
But once it's been shared with you, do you have to put it like that?
Yeah, I would have to move it to it. So and one way to do that is to select all of them. So, so if they do period 4,
yeah, you can select
all of them and then move all of them at once. So you only have to do it once.
Especially if you do an assignment, right? Then all of them are
correct
in there at that
same time. Exactly.
You can just click them all and move
move them all at once. So you can move all 20 at once.
Okay.
So it makes it pretty quick actually. All right, so that's folders. Okay, that's how you share a folder. That's how you are able to create a folder. Here's some more information on Google options or folder options. Allows people to view or edit it. Have students create a folder for your class and then share it with them. One thing that I like about the folder aspect is if they turn in an assignment and then I have a rubric, I make a copy of that rubric, I fill it out with their information, and I put it right back in their folder.
Oh.
So then that's how I hand back their rubric. So I'm not handing back the paper rubric, I'm handing back a rubric in their folder that then they can access right there. Okay? And again, I label it as can view only.
And your rubric then would be like on your drive or your desktop, and you just move it
into their folder.
folder.
Correct. And I would change the color so they can see what's created, that kind of thing. Okay? And again, you can create a folder that you use for collaboration purposes, resources, lesson plans, those types of things. Again, if I go under the Eagles collab or the our U.S. History collaboration folder, we have it broken down by like units. So we have our Civil War unit. We go in here, and here's all of our stuff for our Civil War unit. And as you can see, Kayla's added some stuff, I've added some things, and it allows both of us to be able to work together, but not meeting in the same room, which is really cool.
So if you put, okay, I'm still back a little bit.
Yep, no, that's fine.
So if you put the rubric into their folder.
Correct.
Is that the only place that's gonna be? So that, how do you get that to your grade book?
What I do is I put it into my grade book, and I put it into my, like I do my hand grade book and I do an online grade book. Now, when I put it into their folder, I can also access it, so I can go back and look at it if I need, because I have their folder as well.
Okay, so you're putting it into two different places.
Well, no, I put it into their folder, but I have access to their folder.
So you open your second period folder and you find all your
kids
rubrics, which you have
under my kids' folders. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is when I go to actually input the grades, Mr. Taylor, I put it into my red grade book folder, and then I put it into PowerSchool.
You have a hard copy of it, and you have your...
Yeah, I have a hard copy.
I was just wondering what you had for like backup.
Oh, yeah, I do. I put it on PowerSchool,
okay.
And then I also put it in my red grade book, so if they go in and edit it and change it, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have it in my red grade book, or I have it in PowerSchool. This is what you did. This is what I have down. That's the other part where I can then go back at the revision history and look, because if they went in and edited it, then I can go back and see, oh, you edited it, and this is what you did. Does that make sense? Remember how I showed you revision history?
Yeah.
So then I can track what they do.
Okay.
If that makes sense. All right, so that's Google Folders. I think those are awesome to be able to collaborate, especially with colleagues. You know, with Google Classroom, students pretty much covers it. Google Folders allows you to deal with colleagues and those types. Collaborating with parents. I think Google Calendar is the best way to do this through assignments, through upcoming events. You can make this calendar public, which allows anyone to view it. You can make it where it's public to people who have a Grand Forks Public Schools account. So only someone who has the link and is in the Grand Forks Public Schools can view it. No one outside of the Grand Forks Public Schools would be able to view it. Again, here are some options. Here's how to do it. You can send a URL to the parents and they'd be able to access it. We have an assignment calendar that we do for Eagles, and what we do is we take that and we embed it onto our Valley Middle School webpage. So if you go under, I think it's under Teams and then Eagles, and then you click on assignments, it pops up the Google assignment calendar where parents can automatically go in there and view it. And again, that makes it public so anybody in the world can view it, but it's there for parents to be able to view it. Okay? And again, there's directions on that. If you're interested in that, I'll come around and show you some other things with that. I just want to make sure I give you guys plenty of work time because I'm 10 minutes over what I said I would be. Other little tricks, again, on these little tricks, I've given you directions or step 1, 2, 3, this is how you do it. So I'm just going to tell you what they are, and if you're interested in it, go for it. And if you need help with it, I'll come help you. Google Contacts, that's what we were talking about, creating a contact period 1, period 2, period 3, that kind of thing. Google Shorten. This will allow you to shorten a URL very quickly, like that one right up there, for people to use. So for instance, what it looks like is this right here. It's this green and gray right there. If I want to shorten this URL to share with people, all I do is click that button, and here's the URL right there. I can copy it. I can even QR code it so I can send it to someone to take a picture and then get the link.
Where's the green and gray?
You have to download the app.
Okay.
And
Are you in Chrome or are you in?
I'm in Chrome. Yep.
Okay.
So you have to be in Chrome in order to do this.
Okay.
And again, the directions are on there later on in the slides, and you can follow those, or I can come help you with them. The other thing, again, I was talking about the fact that I use this as my backup for Google Drive. Like I back up my computer through Google Drive. This is great for making sure you're not losing any of your material. Now, if Google crashes, and I guess that's possible, but the likelihood of that happening is very, very slim, then I would lose all my stuff, but not probably gonna happen. So I back up all my stuff through Google rather than going and buying a $100 thing at Best Buy to back it up. This is also great for working offline. So if I'm in my car and I wanna access something on Google, I have it on my desktop, pull it open, start typing on it. Wait a minute, what happens when, like how do I save that material if I'm offline? When I sync with Google next time or once I get on the internet, it automatically syncs and saves where you left off. It's awesome. And then the other really cool thing, which I just learned 2 days ago, it's called Google Tone. And actually you were there when I was learning about it, and I was ecstatic about it. I was so excited. What Google Tone is if if Jeff has Google Tone, what I would need to do is just send out, your sound has to be on for this, and again, this is an app that you have to download, but this little blue one right there, if I click this, it makes that sound. If Jeff has Google Tone app on his computer, on the right-hand corner of his computer, a little pop-up will come up. He clicks on that, and it's gonna bring him to this web page that I'm at within 30 seconds. So if you're working with your students and you want everybody on the same website, you click that, it sends out the tone to everybody, it'll pop up on their computer, they click it, it brings them to the website within 30 seconds, which is very, very cool, and I can show you again how it works if you have questions on that or if you're interested. Any questions for me? I know I overloaded or I gave you guys a lot of resources, but I want to make sure you guys have resources, and if you have questions, I can answer them.
I want to download Google Tone because I didn't do it the other day during our staff meeting.
Perfect.
Because I didn't have my.
So then what you're going to want to do is go to Google Tone downloading. You'll go to google.com, type in Google Tone, you'll click on the link that looks like this.
Okay, wait a sec. Go to google.com.
Yep, just regular Google.
Okay, I'm in my Google account.
No, you'll want to open a new tab and just type in google.com.
Okay.
Okay. And then you type in Google Tone.
And then you type in.
Google Tone right there.
Is it case sensitive?
No, it isn't case sensitive. And then I think it's like the second or third link, and it said, this is what it looks like, Google Tone, Chrome Web Store. You have to be in Chrome in order for this to work. So make sure you're in Chrome.
Chrome Web Store?
Web Store, yep, click on that. and then at the top, it will say add to Chrome.
Okay.
Click that.
And add.
And then it will download, and then you'll get this little blue one, this little blue thing that appears on your Chrome web page.
And that means it's there.
Yep, it's there. So now, the one thing is we're too far apart right now in order for me to share it, or in order, like if I were to click it right now, yours might not get it because we're too far apart. And because I don't have it printed in, or I don't have it plugged into a projector, if you have it plugged into a projector, it's gonna, like, the sound will travel. But like, did you get hers? Yeah, see,
I
so,
heard yours.
yeah, so like if I were to send it to you right now, Jane? So did you get that one? Yeah?
I did.
Okay, like Jeff got hit.
No.
So if I were to bring my computer closer to you,
So it,
So,
so if I were to send you one now,
that was yours.
yep, so if you click on that right there,
Okay,
that will bring you to the website I'm at.
okay.
So,
So you go to the website
go to the
and
website
then
click
you,
it.
yeah, so if you want to, if you want
then
all the
you click
kids to
on
be,
that.
Did you just get it? There.
try it again, one more time.
so then if I click on a website and then click on the little speaker,
Yep,
if they have downloaded that app,
they'll pop up
they'll
on
get
this.
it.
Correct,
Okay,
and then that will bring everybody to the same website.
all right.
Try this.
Lindsay.
Yep.
I'll do just the schools page.
The problem might be is your volume all the way, oh, there it is, right there.
Got it?
Yep, so then it pops up like that,
Oh,
and it brings me to that webpage.
that's so much easier than trying to write down the website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
write down the
Even
URL.
the
Yeah,
shortened
cool.
ones, some kids have.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
issues-
awesome.
Have issues with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah,
They
is
type
it
it
capitalized, is it,
capitalized, they miss
Or
a
if they're poor
period,
typers.
oh,
yeah,
They can't type, they're hunting and pecking.
It takes forever.
exactly. So
I
this
thought that's
allows you,
awesome.
it allows you to do it quick. The one thing that I have noticed, and again, I've only played with it 3 days, or 2 days now, is like if you wanna get it to all the kids out in the entire class,
Right.
make sure you have it on the sound system.
Yeah.
And so that
Yeah.
way, cause what's actually transporting it is the sound.
Right.
They have to be able to hear the sound. So
Your
make sure
computer
you-
has to hear mine.
Yes,
If you
So
do
do
it
our
through your
kids
smart
netbooks?
board,
I'm sorry.
you do it through your smart board, is that generally?
yeah, it should work. I haven't tried it yet, because again, I just learned about it 2 days. but it should work.
Microphone to it.
Yeah, you might have to hold the microphone, but it should work. What was your
And then
question?
do our kids have, when they're on their browser, do they use Chrome in their netbooks? I don't even know that.
On
'Cause
like,
don't they have to be on? in
They have to be on Chrome.
To get.
Yeah.
correct,
Do they have to have this Google Tone downloaded on their netbook as well?
yes, they do, but again, that's free, and it just took us, what, 5 minutes? Yeah, to download it. Now, most of like the 6th and 7th graders are using Chromebooks, so they will have Chrome.
Sure,
For the 8th graders who still use netbooks,
yeah.
I don't know about the Chrome aspect of it yet.
Got it.
So that's something that I'd have to look into. So, but for 6th and 7th graders, yes, it should work.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, I thought that was a very cool tool.
And then when you got that other little green one?
Yep, shorten, yep,
Yeah,
Google
that was-
shorten.
Do you go to the Google store?
Go, same thing, I use the same exact process. Go to Google, type in Google shorten, click on the Google shorten Chrome web store, and then click add to Chrome. I mean, it's the exact same process that we just went through, it's just you type in shorten. And it allows you again to be able to shorten things pretty quickly.
But the other cool thing about Google Tone is that if you're sharing it, you can see who's
Yeah,
gotten it.
exactly.
Because it tells you up there.
Correct, yep, exactly. So that's really cool, and again, the shorten will still allow you to send out shortened links, so you still, if you still plan on sending those out, that will allow you to do that as well, but if you're working with your students, I would say Google Tone is
Yeah.
a cool, quick way to do it, so. All right, well, I'm gonna have, again, I talked way longer than I thought.